Aloha, everyone. Welcome to Friday, May 12th, Activate and Elevate with Sheila and Jan. Hello, my beautiful friend Jan. How are you today?
I am good. I am excited because my floor is almost done and I can set my house back up and get back into my office. So I
Beautiful,
am
because we
happy
all know
girl.
what you do in your office. Work like the worker bee.
Now I got some of the stuff's on the patio, some of it's here, some of it's there, and it's like it's a good thing the office was closed this week. It was
You
a
know,
big help.
that kind of worked out in a wonderful way for
It
you.
did, yes.
Thank you, Miss Marcy. Looks like Sheila Braun is going through the same thing, Jan, getting flooring.
Oh yeah. Oh,
May you have it all go swiftly and easily and look beautiful when it's done. Hey, I wanted to share that originally last week we had invited our friend Carol McDonald, who was stellar, onto this call. And I didn't hear back, and it was very late when I shared that we were going to run back office training last week. So it kind of didn't happen because when I woke up, and I'm 3 hours behind Miss Jan, I found that our guest had agreed to come on. And so I shifted gears, and this week is the week that we're going to actually go explore our back office. So I hope everybody here is ready to we're just going to go start clicking links. And if you have questions along the way, because I'm going to be screen sharing, pardon me, Carol's just fabulous. She was. I mean, I have laughed and laughed and laughed about turkey neck, and I keep looking in the mirror. Oh my God, no turkey neck, please. So if you haven't seen that call, go watch it and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's an amazing story. So anyway, can you explain maintenance packages? I would be happy to. So let me start the screen share without any more she had so much. She did. Wasn't it amazing? I mean, Carol really was something special. Very honored to have been able to interview her. All right, let me move this so it goes up. Oops, now I've lost my screen. What happened? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this share because I didn't know what happened there. And I'm gonna try it again. All right, here we go. So this is my husband's back office. As you can see, he's not a builder, but his left leg certainly is over there. It would be nice to get a cycle or two out of it for him. But anyway, let's go to the store. The first question that was asked there was about maintenance packs, right? So when you click on the link for store, you can click, and I will scroll down and we'll get to maintenance kits in just a minute, okay? But you can, all products, click that. You're going to see every single product that Lifewave produces, okay? Everything that they sell. Yeah, there's Nirvana patches and the bundle. All right, so in this list, X3949, our performance bundle. Here's our aromatherapy. There's patches. And when you roll down here, okay, these are maintenance packs. And I've actually only ever go into the singular links. So this is kind of cool to be able to see it all right here. When you click a maintenance pack, please click next to select which 7 patches you would like to include in your 6-month maintenance kit. Now, this is called the dynamic maintenance pack, and there is a difference, okay? Because what you're going to do in the dynamic kit, maintenance pack 1, is that you choose 7 of the supplemental patches, okay, not X39, not X49 are not part of this maintenance pack. You pick out 7 products and you put them into your cart and you can check out just like regular. Let's go to here where it says Lifewave X39 maintenance pack. Oh, and pardon me, you see the little heart, it says 55 base volume. So you're getting 55 points now.
So each month they put 55 points into your account automatically. So, okay, I
Yes.
don't want to confuse.
Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that, Jen, because that's really
But we need 110, correct?
It depends. If you're building the business, you need 110 points a month. If somebody isn't interested in building, but they just want to stay active, they can do at least 55 points. So what I did, I had a chiropractor and he needed both. He needed X39 and the supplemental patches. So I did 2 different maintenance packs for him. I did the one that Sheila's talking about, well, the 6-month, which gives him 55 points, and then I did the 6-month for 5 something, which gives him 6 months. So between the 2, he gets 110 points a month. I don't know if that just made sense. Because you go back to the main page for a second, Sheila,
bet.
just so I can explain what I'm talking about. I mean, to the maintenance packs.
Yeah, let me go over here. So there's an actual link right there. And here we
Yeah,
Can you
so-
go over the pros of this? Is it like saving money on shipping? I don't understand.
Yeah.
It does.
Okay, so the maintenance pack for 6 months for the 55 business volume, that's for the supplemental patches. And the reason that you would do this is because you do save shipping and handling each month. You get all your product up front. I personally have never been on auto ship. Each month when I started, I went from silver to gold to platinum to diamond, and then diamond kept me active for a couple of months. And then I go down a little bit, Sheila, so we can see, yeah, see this, the 6-month for $749. So I buy that one every 6 months. It drops 110 points into my account every once a month. I got 9 sleeves of patches up front. You get the best price point, and I save shipping and handling each month. So that's great for me. And then if you want to do supplemental, they have different packages.
And another great reason for doing the maintenance packs is also if you are a sharer, if you are doing events and you're out there patching people, you know, just one patch. I mean, 30 people, if you're in an event, we can go through 30 people, 30 patches easily at an event, right? So this makes it a great way if you are an active builder that's sharing.
Mhm. Yeah,
Is
and
that
you
how-
get the lowest price point.
Is that particular pack that you were just looking at, that 749, is that only for X39 on that one?
It is for only X39. I'm hoping, and I'll send in a suggestion to my new guy who takes care of us, that you should be able to mix that with X39, X49.
It would
Since
be
they're the same
really
price, yeah, so you should be able to mix and match, but you cannot put supplemental patches in that pack.
Are there
So
any
it's
packs that you can combine them with?
Well,
Ex-
so this is what I did for the chiropractor. I put the chiropractor in the 6-month supplemental for $349.75. He gets the 55 points a month. And then I put him in a 6-month maintenance pack for just X39, the less expensive one, for, where is it? This one, this for $5.99.
this one.
So he gets 6 months of X39. So the 77 points and the 55 points equals 110, which keeps him qualified for his position.
And he gets 7 sleeves of X39. And that's the thing, you're getting a really great price on the
Yeah.
different. products
So
as
you,
well.
you get all your product up front, you save shipping and handling each month.
Okay.
So.
We can do that for X49 too?
No, at this time, they don't have that, and that's what I just said. I'm gonna email the guy that I work with now. He wants suggestions. So one of the suggestions I gave him was, on the preferred customers, they need to put a button in that you can just click upgrade to distributor or brand partner
Yes,
instead
yes,
of
yes.
having to call customer service. So it should be really easy. And then I'm gonna suggest that we should be able to mix and match the maintenance pack with X39 and X49.
Yes, 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 please.
A-
Yes,
and-
yes, yes.
And Jan, based on what
Yeah.
I just read in the chat, since you're on, you know, this is a conversation you're already planning on having with these guys. Could you also ask that they could separate the dietary supplement of Nirvana from patches and just be able to purchase it separately, like we can for Alavita, the lotion? We can buy it away from, somebody saying that they have a lot of the patches, but they just want the supplement.
You can just order the supplements.
I don't see where. I'm
Go
on nutritional
to,
supplement,
Not for the Nirvana supplements, you can't.
right?
huh,
Yeah. So
There's
this
no
is,
can't
way to
just-
get that except ban the whole system. I too had a lot of patches, but not the supplements, so I had to buy the system and I have extra patches and not enough supplements.
okay. I will ask him that as well, if we can just get the supplements.
okay, awesome.
Okay,
Thanks.
got
Very
it.
cool.
So
Okay,
is that 700 for 6 months, or is that 700 every month for 6
No,
months?
you didn't, no, you pay it one time. So I pay $749 one time. They send me 9 sleeve of X39, and for the next 6 months, they put 110 points into my account, so I never worry about not being active. When you're a builder, that's the one thing you never want to miss, being active, or if you're late, your points will flush, and they're getting stricter about that. They used to give you a one-time leeway. You need to keep, this is your business. That's like your overhead. Your 110 a month is your overhead. So if you had rented a building and your rent was $110 a month, your landlord's not going to let you forget that you owe the rent. You're paying it. So I basically pay my rent up front every 6 months.
I've been doing it monthly auto ship and making sure I remember. This seems much easier.
Well, if you can afford to put the money out up front, it definitely saves you money. I understand not everybody can afford to do that. But you just, if you're building the business, you've got to make sure you have that 110 points a month.
that's right.
So it's just an option. I'm all about giving everybody options, and whatever fits into your budget. They have 3 months maintenance packages too that you can do.
Exactly. I'll go back over there and. So just so we're clear, the dynamic maintenance packs are the packs where you get 7 sleeves. At least on the first one. I haven't opened up the second one. Let's look at it. The first one, you get 7 sleeves of mix and match of the supplemental patches, not X39, not X49. Okay, maintenance pack 2, you select 14 patches. Okay, so you get 14 sleeves for $699.50, and you get 117 points for 6 months. Each month you'll get 117 points. All right. So that's,
And they know to keep our point, like they know.
Yes.
yeah,
Cause
it's
that's
all,
what
Yeah.
I'm worried about. Like every month I'd be calling, am I
Well,
still active?
it's just like when you get a gold or a diamond, platinum, how you get future points with that, and they just drop automatically into your account. And that's exactly what happens here, Jenny.
Yeah.
There's
I
the,
will mention that I have that, from upgrading to diamond, I had that 3 months where I didn't have to order, but in the back office where your points are, there was a notification that told me if I didn't order by this date, I stood to lose my points. And I called Lifewave about that, and they said that's just a standard message that comes up, but it's not going to do it because it knows that I have that credit. So just FYI, you may see that message, but if you have that credit, the system knows when your expiration date is.
Where you're there. Okay, thank you, Janice. Okay, so any other questions on maintenance packs? And we'll move on to another area. So all of these different things, let me come down to sales tools, okay? And this, if you are doing events, this 10 trifold brochures for $350 is a killer steal, okay? I can't get them printed that way here locally. I cannot order them through Sally for that inexpensively, okay? So just if you are doing events, and now here's a thing that I really want to point out to people, because this happened in our downline. This Lifewave X39 sample sleeve bundle of 10, okay, it's not 10 sample sleeves of, there's no patches in these. There's no patches in them, okay? What it is, you buy these little packages and you put your patches inside of it, and then you fold the lid over and you close it and it seals, just like the regular sleeves of patches do. And you can sell those, you can pass them out to people. But just be aware, because we had somebody buy them thinking that it was 10 patches in that sleeve. It's not, okay?
Not for $5.95, it's not.
I know. When Kathleen and told me that they had ordered these, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go look at that. I'm gonna order them for the smart meet, And I come on it and I'm like, has he gotten those yet? And she says, not yet. I said, he's gonna be disappointed. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to commissions. We're just gonna walk right down the row. How's that, Jen? Unless there's somewhere, is there somewhere that someone would like us to talk about next before we just move to commissions? Or Jan, do you have somewhere that is important that you want people to really get in their brain?
No, not really. I mean, I think, can I move this? No, you just keep doing what you're doing. I think the resource tab is important. A lot of people probably don't understand that tab, but just keep doing what you're doing.
Do that. Well, we're going to slide over to resources and we'll go cruise around in it. And please, if you have questions, like I cannot see raised hands unless, and the chat is weird on here when I'm sharing. So just open up your mic and ask a question. All right. All right. New member information, new website, custom homepage instructions. I have never looked at that. Let's go see what that is. It's a personalized homepage tutorial. There is a video. There's personalize your homepage. How do you do that? Oh, it's a PDF. Let's go there. How to personalize your lifewave.com homepage. Wow. By including a picture of yourself, short bio, contact info. All right, so that is telling you specifically how to do it. So I'm not going to read through that because I know you're all big kids on here and we all can read, and we'll go to the next thing. Let's see. There's you. All right. Tutorials. Two-factor authentication. Okay, how
Yeah,
to
we don't want to do that.
say, let's just skip that department, because I don't know about you guys, but I have elderly people that I order for. Okay. And so this is fully understood why the company is bringing this in. However, now I'm going to have to go the next step eventually when they make everybody do it. If they do make that decision to make everybody do it, to have these elderly people allow me that info too. So just, think about it, right? Okay, where are we at? Commission pay card. So if you are eligible to receive the money from Lifeway, you're binary qualified. That's how you have to open up your pay portal, by being binary qualified. And what that means is having someone that you've personally enrolled on your left and someone you've personally enrolled on your right. And that way you can start receiving finances from Lifewave. Here's the link. Setup guide is lifewave.global.ewallet.com. And if you have new people, I would suggest waiting until they have money in the little bank to go through all of this. Okay.
Yeah,
Because
once you make your first commission, you'll get an email from corporate. And it's going to give you your temporary password, and you just click on it. It's super easy. It gives you a video to follow, and you just do step by step on how to set it up. It's really easy. You don't have to take pictures and send them in anymore. They made it really
oh
easy.
yay.
And to be binary qualified, what that does is you don't have to be binary qualified to make commissions on packages. If you sign up, on a bronze and you sign somebody up that same day on a gold, you would make $100. Binary qualified puts you in position to make cycling money, and you can make up to $100 a week. But that doesn't happen overnight. You have to have the 330 points on one leg and 660 points on the other leg. And when you have that you're eligible to cycle up to 2 times. Right? So, and then to make more than $100 a week, then you have to go to manager with 2 silvers on left, 2 silvers on right, and you have to be active. So just so you understand.
Okay. Let me see the chat here. Hold on. Okay, nothing. All right. So let's go to compensation plan. Here is, you can pick your flavor of language, and you could print out a PDF directly from Lifewave that talks about it. Here is the PDF that explains retail profits. And here is one for the preferred customer program. I don't know if that is the new program. Free product program. Bonuses. So they're all PDFs that you can actually print and go in and take a look at. My suggestion is, if you want to learn about the compensation plan, you plug in, I know they do it one Saturday a month, isn't that it, Jan? On
Start X39 Biz?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is training that we have where you can actually see Peter. It's amazing. Watch Peter about the compensation plan. He'll really train that up on you. Product training guide. So that you can print out, and it talks to you about the different products that we have. Oh, here's the interesting stuff, right? The PC program, if you want to dive into it, there is a PDF right here that I really recommend that you print it out and you read it, so that you have that in your hand and you can really understand it, because they've also instituted this PC Plus program. And I know that there are differences than it used to be. So that, if you are really interested in it, get in there and read up on it so that you can tell other people about that. Policies and procedures. This is really important that you have this. And especially if you create your own website or anything and have a page about Lifewave, or if you have a Facebook group, not group, but a page in Facebook, a business page, the company actually monitors that, and they make sure that you do not make outlandish claims, that you're not, you follow the disclaimer that we don't prescribe, treat, diagnose, any of that stuff, because we're not physicians and we don't do that. But Lifewave company, they actually, I had 2 years ago, I had on my website a line that talked about hair growth. And I had to take it off, or they were gonna, they could shut me down. So I said, I will take that off, no worries. And make that real easy. Okay. Well, apparently yesterday, May 11th, the whole world was told that this is all over. So, if you need to read that, there it is for you. And
Say that again, Sheila. I'm sorry, what?
The title is COVID-19, and the WHO and the United States government declared that the national emergencies all over the planet are over for COVID-19 yesterday. Okay.
I'm sorry, thank you.
You're welcome, hon. Yeah, I just don't want to dwell on it. Okay, email list for members. So newsletter sign up. And so you can click on it, and then you can sign up to receive Lifewave company emails. Many times I see people like we will receive an email in the morning, and then we'll go flip it and put it into Telegram or into the Facebook group, and people say, oh, I didn't get an email. Okay, well, now you could tell your people how they can get an email right here. And how do I get back there?
And also some of these people that have never even logged into their back office, when you log into your back office, it's like the first thing that comes up. The first thing is asking for your social, which you don't have to put in until you're ready to make money. But the second thing is the newsletter. So it's right there.
It's right there. That's right. Thank you, Jan. Appreciation portal.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. Let's find out. Lifewave Appreciation Portal allows members to submit recommendations on team members they believe deserve a shout out from Lifewave Corporate Honor Gold. Oh, wow. I haven't seen this before, and I troll around in the resources all the time. That's really cool. Portal guide. So here's the guide. We won't look at that right now, but I am gonna take a look at that, because I know people that really deserve. Hey, and what about, we've got from our team, Dr. Stacy and Miss Marcy are now on the field advisory board. Talk about deserving it,
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally. Okay, marketing tools. This is a lot here. If you are ready, you can start at the very top if you already know what you're looking for. So let's say, oh, I want X39 resources, because we're going to start introducing it with our chiropractor's office. So, okay, here is a video that I can send over to my chiropractor, and he can watch it, and he can have more conscious awareness, what he's going to be giving to his clients. Lifewave X39 PDF talks about it. This bundle sales sheet, I actually have these things printed. They're a little wrinkly because Kathleen and I created a new form, a new sign. But this is what the performance bundle, this one is the performance bundle sales sheet. Okay. And it actually tells you about X49, what it does, and then it also tells you what X39 does. So for anybody that's working in a gym, that's the other place that we're doing the chiropractors and gyms that are in our downline are doing the bundles. We're rolling that out this coming week when Kathleen gets back from Alaska. The comparison, that's this sheet right here, and it lists which peptide is elevated by each patch, the primary benefit of each patch, secondary benefit of each patch, and distribution. So I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the X39, it elevates HK copper, all right, but that is found primarily in muscles, heart, brain, and skin. Okay, so when people are asking you questions after they've been on it for a while or something, I saw some in Telegram yesterday asking about dementia. Okay, well, X49 is right up there. The combination of 39 and 49 that can help the brain. I'm not diagnosing or prescribing. Okay, so X39 resources. Here's a health tracker, the health tracker. And so that was just
Sheila, can I
Mhm.
interrupt you? You know, people don't realize, well, I know everybody knows this already from like high school or whatever, but our skin is our biggest organ. And so when they talk about like telomeres and Alavita, people think Alavita and wrinkles and looking better, but it really, that's our biggest organ. And so it's so important.
That's right. And Jenny, it's the most exposed, it's the only exposed organ we have, right? And to all of the outside toxicities that we live in. So it is really important. Thank you for sharing that, bring that up. I appreciate you. So, you know, this select a section, literally just, you can start up here at the top of it. And everything, when you look here, every single thing is all here in the row. And you can scroll through it one at a time, or if you know exactly what information you want. Let's go see 3 steps to success. Okay. Well, that's a PDF. Success Made Simple guide, starting your own business. All right. I have not read all of these things. I don't plan to read all of them. But if you are that personality that needs to research and read, we have this here for you. Okay. All right, let's go to the next section. InTouch app tips and secrets. If you're not using the InTouch app, I suggest that you think about it. It's free. I like using it because I can grab videos. I can grab videos of David Schmidt talking about stuff. I can grab PDFs about the different patches, and it's all on my phone, and I'm not searching for it. So that's something to just consider. Jan and I have a video where we already did a YouTube, it's on YouTube. It's an InTouch app training. Okay. So that's a really good, it's an amazing thing that they gave us for free. Okay. Brand partner rank qualifications. So if you are a builder or you are courting someone that wants to become a builder into your downline, this is a great, it's just words. Okay. It's right there, what you need to do. And to be a building manager, you have to generate 110 PV. And so that's what we were talking about. And why Jan gets that maintenance pack is so she's not worrying every month about any of that level. Oh, I'm so close to getting senior director, guys. Kathleen is up in Alaska. I have to share this. Kathleen is in Alaska. She's already done 2 big events. Today is a huge event she's doing. And our girl up there is a hair away from becoming a director, which can, hey. So celebrate Kathleen and Pamela and John up there. Anyway, here are all the different things. I know that Jan is just a hair away from this, right? You're
Getting
right.
close.
You'll be there. You'll be walking across that stage, girl. I know you will.
And I hope.
So submit your event. What could that be? Let's go see. Well, it's transparent. Oh, wait, I think something just finally popped in there. Maybe it was just thinking.
So current no events.
Oh, there we
here
go. Lifewave members, submit your event. Submit your event to be featured on the Lifewave event calendar. So this is kind of like, in my mind, what is going on where the SPDs are meeting down in Tampa, and you guys have been in Arizona, that kind of event. Wouldn't you think, Jan?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
it's
if you wanted to share it with everybody in Lifewave.
It's not a corporate sponsored event. It's an event that you and your team are putting together that you are willing to open up and let other people come to.
Yeah.
Okay. Current promotions, here we go. And I don't think, there they go. No business promotions at present. Okay. So I looked into there the other day because I was trying to see if the bundle was there in the bundle performance thing. And I think that was where I found it, where that last week through May 7th, you got the free SB6. Testimonial release and affidavit. If you would like to allow Lifewave to actually use you in their branding, you can click that PDF link in whatever language you'd like, print it, and then you fill that out and you can send that to them. 15-year magazine. So this is really a wonderful, wonderful resource. Mine is right over there behind me on my little bookshelf. And yeah, I have read that. And I suggest you take a look at it just so you know the history. Had more new testimonial videos. Yeah, Sheila, that would be neat, but thank gosh we have evolved Telegram testimonials, right? That way we
Did
can.
you see the new video that's out? I don't know if it's a new video. I had never seen it, but it's in all the different languages. I just found it, and it's about Lifewave, and I've never seen it before. And I've binge watched David's videos and YouTube, like
Right.
yours, but I've never seen it there. And then you click, and it's in English, and then all kinds of languages.
Wow, I have not seen that.
I'll
haven't.
put the thing in chat, the
That's
link.
awesome. Thank you. Okay, so Philippines license to operate. If you live in the Philippines, you may need that. I don't know. So I'm not even concerned with clicking that link for me. But if I get a partner that's going to live in the Philippines or is there, I will certainly find out what that is. And then Japanese forms. Can't help you with any of that. I think that the writing is called kanji, but I'm not sure 100%. All right, so that was resources. Let's go troll organization. Unless anyone has any questions or wants to visit a different thing. Okay, actually, let's do events because that's easy. I know it's short, nothing's there. It's a calendar actually. And it does come up. Here we go. So it tells us the date, the next training. This one is a Lifewave Connect, recap, SPD webinar. So meet up there to learn all the details on upcoming promotions. I want to be in that. Jan's going to be there soon. Lifewave Forum Europe. Let's go to Romania. Oh, there's Poland. So these are all, ooh, and there's our big convention. So that's different things that are literally on the list. You can find them by month, different events, or by the day. Okay. So I need to move this. Hold on here. Back to that. What's the chat got? Thank you, Jenny. Okay. Oops. Close that. All right, let's go to organization. All right. I played with this last week. We were trying to get I don't know what happened there. Okay. So this is called the pre-populated cart. And what you can do is take items, but I found out that they are only at the retail price. Or well, there's also, you can sign up as a PC. So you give it a name. Okay, we're just gonna call it. Okay. All right. And so what we've done, or what the company has done, is they have got all of the different products listed. Okay, there's a PC sign up fee and the PC renewal fee. What we were looking for was that we wanted to be able to have a link for our chiropractor for them to sign up as a silver or gold. But or not, that's not truth. We wanted them to be able to sign up as the $19 or $25, whatever that placeholder is, that very first thing before bronze. It wasn't in here. And so what I found out though is that these, let's say we copy that link. Okay. So when you go to the link, it literally gives you this. And I don't have my here. Open that. I just want to do that. Okay. So I put that link on my clipboard, right? And there it is. And let's see. Send it to me so I can open it. Go to my other mail. And it should be coming in a second. Didn't I hit send? There it is. All right. Now watch what happens. Boom. All right. So you can literally send these links from this pre-populated cart to somebody. And then they just have to, boom, add that into the cart. And there they go. It's on the chat. Okay. So that's, I thought that was pretty interesting. That you can do that. Now you can actually send them auto ship items as well. Okay. So that is the pre-populated cart builder, personally enrolled team. These are the people that are in your team. And you can see my husband is not very active. You see where they're at. And I got to show you something that Marcy taught me the other day. I can take this little phone link. I can bring it all the way. We'll put it right there. And look, it's right next to the person's name. So when we're working in office hours, last week when the promo was, or maybe it was, yeah, it was last week, that promo that was the bundle and get the free SP6 on Wednesday, what we all sat in office hours doing was texting all of the people in our personally enrolled tree that offer. And the easy thing to do, Marcy shared, was to just move your phone line over. You can move anything over. You can move that. Okay. Let us know what they are. To me, I like the binary side right up front, right up there, because I need to know when I'm looking at what's going on for building, who's active, who's not. Personally enrolled, upcoming rank promotion. Okay.
Sheila, on that last one, I noticed that that was very practical, but as soon as I left, it reverted back to the original. So I would have to do that each time.
That is correct. Sadly. Yes. Thank you for sharing that though, because that's important to know. All right, so these are, okay. This is telling you the percentage to get to the manager that they have to do. So if you actually are a functional team, you can see how far away each of your downline is by looking at the upcoming rank promotion. The downline rank,
Sheila, what reverts back? I'm a little bit lost what you're doing, because I
Okay.
can't see on my phone very well.
okay, so I'm going back to the place we were at. Just a minute ago, I took the phone list on this page and I pushed it over so it was right next to the last name. Did you catch that, Jenny? And that's what reverts back. You can see once I left that.
Oh,
that-
okay. All right,
Once
thank
I
you.
left that-
Sorry.
No, don't be, because other people might have been wondering that question. When I left that page, I went to a different link and now I come back to it. I would have to go back over here and move that over again. It won't maintain itself in that. All right, downlines orders. This, you can see who's placing an order and the dates. And this is everybody in your downline, okay? You can see there's 5 pages he's got, all right? So these are all, oop, there's me, there's Kathleen. I guess those are the sponsor. Anyway. Downline's monthly subscription order, you can see who is on auto ship. Maintenance orders, are anybody ordering maintenance packs on your team? Okay, so all these people have. Brand partners. So these are the dates of the team that have been joined underneath his leg, on his left leg. Yeah, because some of these are my.
So if you, Sheila, about the cycling real quick, if you're not a manager yet, you only cycle twice. If you have the 330 and 660. If you are manager, how many times can you cycle?
I believe
You can cycle up to $1,500 when you're a manager.
Okay, thank you. I just didn't understand.
Binary, you can make $100 a week if you have enough points. And then manager $1,500 a week. I think that's like 6
But
times.
if you're not manager yet and you can you have enough points, it's only 50 and 50 for the month.
You can only cycle $100 a week if
Oh,
you're
a week.
binary qualified. Yeah, you can do $100 a week if one leg, well, 330 and 660 would be $50. So if you had that twice, you could do up to $100 in cycling a week.
Okay,
Just being
thank you.
binary qualified.
So that means that you have 660 points on one leg and 990 points on the other leg.
Yeah,
And
thank
that
you,
gives
Sheila.
2 cycles.
Yeah.
And the senior presidentials their cutoff for cycling is $25,000.
Well, I want that problem. $25,000 a week is maxed out on cycling. Give me that
that's
problem.
just cycling though. Because
Yeah,
then you
that's
get
just cycling.
generational matches, you still get any enrollment, product introduction bonuses. So that's just cycling. That's like, and we
And then
have multiple
You get
people
your
on our
generation matching
team.
bonus.
That's right.
So it's crazy.
And the money is there, just have to choose it. Okay, recent activity list. See what this is. Ooh, his team has no recent activity. Oops. I don't think he has any retail customers either. Yeah, no. And he doesn't have preferred customers.
Whose account are you in?
Gary's.
Oh, Gary's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Marcy called me twice and I had to take her call.
No worries. Okay, so downline groups, reps. I don't know what this is. Reps.
Oh, I just learned this with Neil, my computer guy, and
Okay.
he was teaching me how to You could do Excel sheets to get emails, so you could do like email blast to people, get all their emails.
Okay,
But you can only do like 10 at a time, otherwise it's spam. And then he was teaching me and Kathleen about some program that you can get to do them all at once that doesn't come out as spamming.
okay.
I have my notes in the other room.
So that's that. Binary tree viewer. This is really, really important that you understand this viewer, okay? And the reason is many of us utilize this viewer when we are enrolling our downline. What does it mean that Stacy and Marcy are on the advisory board? That means that there's a field advisory board that Lifewave chooses individual brand partners from all of the people that are in Lifewave. And this year, I think it's a 2-year cycle. Marcy and Dr. Stacy have been promoted to that or appointed to that. And they will be like the different ideas that Jan talked about, that could be something that the field advisory board says, hey, we really need the ability to mix X39 and 49 in a maintenance pack. That could be something that they bring forward to that team, right, Jan?
Yeah, and if they're making decisions regarding the field or the comp plan or anything like that, they represent us. So they help make decisions that will affect us, the field, the team. So they are our voice, and we couldn't have two better voices than those two.
That's right, on our team for sure. That is for sure. All right, so let's climb into the binary tree. And right up front, you can see where when I very first joined Lifewave, and then my husband joined, and I put my first enrollee for him or under him, and I put it on the wrong leg. Okay. This is Kathleen's dad, and I should have put it on under his outside. But my friend Terry, who she just uses the patches anyway, she's an orphan hanging over there. She's not a builder. You don't want to do that to people, okay? You either enroll on the far out left or the far out right. And when you go here and click bottom left, that takes me all the way down his left leg. And if I was going to be enrolling somebody for Gary on his left leg, I would click that little plus sign, and it automatically takes me over to the enrollment kit selection. And this way, what we do at the swap meet, I have this document. I have lots of them, and we fill them out, and I bring them home, and then we enter them into the system. And it's a lot easier to honestly be filling it out from this paper versus me being on my telephone listening to somebody and me saying, okay, what did you want to, what was that? Just write it on a piece of paper and then enter it.
Especially because if you do the, and Marcy taught me this from day one, always take a paper order, because if you go and put it right into the computer, you get to the end and then you get an error code. Then you either got to call the person back or say, can you repeat that? And people get annoyed. And then you don't have any record of anything. You should always take a paper order. And then I always write the date, what leg, left or right. I put their customer ID number. If I took the order for somebody else, this order is under Susie Q. Whatever information, so you have a place to keep all that information. If you've written notes about the person, she mentioned her mom might have blah, 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 to trigger your memory on who this person is. Always have a paper order form, always.
Always.
And Jan, I was misled or you don't go through join. Say where we go through again, Jan, because you helped me for that one person
Okay,
Much
so what Sheila
appreciated.
just did, you go to organization, a drop-down window shows up, and then you go down to the second one from the bottom where it says binary tree view. Okay, so click, okay, so it's gonna show your tree with you at the top.
And because, and since we're pretending that we're taking an order, I would not, for the life of me, put anybody on Gary's left right now, because he has 160,000 points over there. So we would want to build the right side, and that's where you have got to use critical thinking when and discernment when you're building, helping someone build. Okay, so for Gary, if we're going to enroll someone for him today, we would go bottom right, and that
Okay,
brings us to the
Sheila, just stop here for 1 second. I just want to point out something because people get confused. So she just clicked on Gary's bottom right. This is Gary's right leg. So somebody might look at this and then say, oh, I need to put him on the left, and think that that left plus side is the left leg. That's not. That's this person who's on the top right now. That's their left leg. You're still on the bottom of the right leg. So you've got to remember, if you click bottom left, it's always the far outside left. Bottom right, it's the far outside right. So sometimes people think when they click that and then, oh, bottom left, that's not the bottom left, that's bottom right. I hope that made sense.
Yeah, and don't you, okay, so you're saying you wouldn't put someone under Gary's, I forget what side. Don't we look at our points and see which one has the least amount of points, the left or the right?
that's
Okay,
right.
so
That's
the
correct.
very
So
first thing that you need to do when you're putting somebody in is go to the home page and you look, this shows up. Okay, so the very first thing I do is I see, what do I need to hit manager? So then you go to commissioned, or you can click, okay, scroll down so you can see the very first thing you do is, what do I need to hit the next rank? So Gary, he needs another 55 points. He needs 2 silvers on the left and 2 silvers on the right. Okay, so that's the first thing that you do. Now, let's say he has an active silver on the left and an active silver on the right, and you look at his points. Well, he's got a ton of points. So if he puts a silver on his left and a silver on his right, he would be binary qualified, and he has enough points where he would cycle 1 time. He would make $50 from cycling. So in his situation, the next person we put in would go on his right leg. He still wouldn't be binary qualified, but at least he'd be on the way to do that. Does that make sense?
okay, so Tom Block, you just asked, why is my binary chart filled with people I don't know? Because your upline is putting people on their leg. That's their leg as well. So let's go back to that binary tree.
We all have a shared leg with our sponsor.
Yes.
And if you have a sponsor or people above you that are building, you're going to see people under you. That's the beauty of the business. You've got all these people under you. You don't know who they are, but everything that they buy, those points go up through you to help you cycle. So an example, I had to buy a 20-pack to help support the office, the free gifting patches. So I went to the person on the bottom of one of my legs. I went into their back office. I purchased the 20-pack. I paid for it. It came to me, but those points helped everybody all the way up to cycle and make money. So ultimately the points went through me too, but it helped a whole bunch of people make money. So
Exactly.
that makes sense.
Okay, so here is the example of what not to do by putting it that answers your outside leg question. Okay, so on Robert Nichols, all right, I came in and I actually enrolled Terry Preeny. You can see sponsor Sheila Haig, and I made the mistake. I was thinking at the time that I was putting her over on Gary's right leg. Okay, it was not Gary's right leg, it's Bob's right leg. And so if I wanted Terry under Bob, I would have been served to put her on the outside, because that point would have flowed up, and she would have benefited by anybody else under there too, because it comes on that outside legs. These inside legs, that is where that person, so Alexis, if she was going to be a builder and she just sold a package to somebody, she's going to come over here and she's going to put somebody on the inside leg, and that is hers to build herself. Okay,
That's her left leg.
that's her left leg, and over here, this is her right leg, and you can see the sponsor is Gary Hay. So you want people underneath you that you don't know, because those people underneath you are literally giving you volume. Okay, it happens, let's see, it happens automatically without you having to change anything. If I don't run my download, come to ask who someone they didn't know it was, and turned out it was the last person that I'd signed up under me. Our team is just saying people who signed up are no longer there. Okay, well, Jenny, there is upline to you, okay? And you would have to continue to ask, maybe
No, we did, we got it. But
found
what
it.
we're saying is there's nobody putting stuff under Amy or I, because those people, like our middle people, left. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I
In
don't,
between.
yeah, we know, we had a chat.
But there's people that are up above you. Are they still putting stuff on that outer leg, or either one of the outer
Not
legs?
for us, no, not yet.
Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
It's
Any other
okay.
questions on binary though that we can answer? I just realized it's 9:34. I'm so involved, I didn't even pay any attention to the clock today, Miss Jan. So sorry about that.
9:30, it's like almost 4 o'clock here.
Yes, yes, it is only 9:30 now, just cranked over to 9:35. Well, I hope that this call has helped give people a little bit of awareness of what's going on in the back office. Can't use the cart when I 3 levels that are doing nothing.
It was excellent, really, Sheila. I mean, I've never looked at those things, never seen those things, and boy, I'm gonna go back and look at everything there. So thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
and
Tom, I don't
Jan.
understand your question. Tom Block?
Can you unmute Tom and let's
Yes.
chat?
Hi, Jan.
Hi, I don't understand what if that was a
The question I
question.
have is I cannot use my binary chart to do what you told me to do. Because I got 3 levels that appear on the first image of the chart, and none of them I know, and none of them are doing anything. So I go down, I got 2 ways, the top right.
Did you
lower left.
personally sponsor somebody on your left and somebody on your right?
Yes, but they're not there.
Okay, let me.
I mean,
we'll
I
do
need to
this-
clean that whole chart apart, because I can't use it as a managerial tool because I can't see anything. I can go from the top right and left and the bottom right and left, and anything in between, I can't see it at all.
Okay.
I can draw the thing on, I mean, I got it drawn
Tom,
right here.
Tom, what's your phone number?
941-258-5070.
All right, I'm gonna call you as soon as we hang up, and I'll go into your back office and help you.
Okay, fine,
right.
Jane. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
See what you gonna do? Call Jan.
Call
Rand.
Jan Rand. I am here to be of service.
I
Okay,
have a
well,
question.
yes.
If I
Yeah.
can, well, the link, Jenny, that she posted, I think it was supposed to be of that video you were saying was in all the languages. When I opened that, it's a bunch of different video, like YouTube links. I don't see which one that is supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Okay, thank you.
So yes, happy Mother's Day to everyone. This part is new to me and choosing to understand about the leg thing. Okay, so that leg thing is, all right. Hold on here. Oops. I'm going into
Can I
the-
say something, Sheila?
Yeah.
It won't let me copy it to Zoom, only you can, but it's in the old Be Activating Facebook group. It's the second thing down that's now evolved Facebook group. It's
Okay.
right there. What
It-
happened was I didn't see more, and so the whole thing didn't copy.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it one more time before you leave, but it's right in that group. It's the second one down.
Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so here's my tree. Here's me, and here's Gary. And we've been looking at Gary's tree. And as you can see, there's Gary, there's Bob, Robert Nichols, and then that's Alexis. And here's Terry floating out there hanging on her own. Now, as it sits, I am building either this outer leg or I am building this right outer leg. The places that have the hearts on them, those are the people that I personally have enrolled myself. Okay. Now, we're going to go to the bottom left. Okay, so we're going to come down, travel this leg all the way over to the left on the very bottom. And there is Barry Bruning. And there he is, Kathleen sponsored him. Okay. And so underneath, I'm still going to go under him and put that person on that outer left leg, even though that person is sponsored by Kathleen, that's still earning me those base volume points. Now I'm going to go up one level. Okay. That's Addie. I brought her in last weekend. Okay. So there's my girl. I've personally enrolled. There's my sponsor enrolling someone also, but putting it under this shared leg. If I'm going to build on the left side, which currently I am, I'm going to click this outside plus sign to make that happen. I'm going to go back up to the top. Now we're going to go down and travel the right leg. Okay, so this outer right leg all the way to the bottom again. So this is super exciting because Pamela Dorr she owns a yoga studio in Alaska, and my friend Pamela, who I've sponsored, has sponsored her, and that's what's kicking Pamela up over to director. So this is my right leg. We're going to go up one level. There you can see Betsy, who I've enrolled. You go up another level. This is my outside right leg. I'm still going to come to the very outer bottom right. That would be under Pamela Dorr if I'm going to build on the right. However, my right leg is the leg that is constantly moving and generating points. And so even though when you look up at my even though when you look over here, it shows the left leg has 7,505 and then 3,929. That right leg generates that volume like this. Okay. And so I'm building and putting my people under the left leg right now. And that's a strategic thing that Kathleen and I have talked about. And so if you have questions about which leg you want to be putting them on, talk to your enroller or the closest person in business building to you. Okay. If your people are non-existent anymore, then maybe you know, connect with Jan or me or Marcy or some upline that you are aware that can help you. You go down one level from the top of the binary tree. No, you have to, so that top binary tree, let me go back to it. You can. Let me show you how you can see that. It's
Oh, there's something else that's really good to show them too. If you go back to the, it's the one underneath the binary tree view.
Okay, we'll do that next. The enroller tree, yes. So if I'm in the binary tree, the way that I go down one level is I would click him, and then that's going to bring up this rack. Okay, or I click this one. So we click Jeffrey, and then that shows that outer leg. Okay, so Melinda, she's not a builder, but my friend Cheryl's a builder. Cheryl enrolled Lori under her this leg, and this is our friend Camille. Okay, but I get Camille's points, I get Cheryl's points, I get Melinda's points. That's how the build keeps rolling up for you. Does that make sense? And then now we want to go to the other one, was the oops.
That's over the top for me right now.
So in the enroller tree, this is just a horizontal line that shows you the people that you have personally enrolled.
And
Now
then you can just click on each one of them to see who's building.
Okay, blue, that's retail customer. Okay, green, Karen, she's not done anything. So each person,
So just click on one of them so they can see what happens.
okay, so here's Pamela,
So those are all the personals to Pamela.
Janice, that was her very first one. Dawn's her builder owns a herb shop, going crazy. That's why Kathleen's up there this week. Katrine, Mayshin, Margaret, and this should be Pamela Dorr.
So what's good about this view is if you're trying to figure out your generations, that first line, all your personals are all your first generation. So then you put one of those people at the top, then you can see all the people they enrolled. That's all your second generation. And then if you click on one of those people, you can see your third generation.
Look at Dawn. This is Dawn Nelson, and they have a lot of people because they own an herb store and they're exploding.
Wow.
Helping them today with they're hosting a doctor's lunch today up there. Stop share. Okay, so thank you, Jenny, for putting that in. There is my link for youtube.com/Sheila Hey Maui Lifewave, and all of Jan's and my calls are on that YouTube channel. And from now on, you will also be able to see the Tuesday Patching Podcast replay there, because I'm starting to host that again. So I think that this is it for today. And I know we've got another call getting ready to start here real soon.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's right.
But we are going to stop the recording.